Good morning and happy Sunday to everyone. You know how I like to say I'm in here for a short time, not a long time. Today it's going to take a long time, but this is going to be really good. You all come in the kitchen with me and let's make us a Creole butter baked chicken. And we're going to use this Tony. Now, I do not know how to pronounce that name. We're going to use this to inject it. So the first thing I'm going to go and do is clean my chicken, and I'll be back so that we can inject it together. Then we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours before we bake it. I'm back. I have cleaned the chicken and I have washed my hands. Now the next thing we're going to do is inject it. I'm going to only use half of this bottle. So I'm going to pour half of it in the bowl. And the reason I'm pouring it and taking it out from the bowl is so that I don't contaminate what's left in the bottle and I can use it for another time. Okay, I'm trying to get this perforated label off of here. You know, when you open up the top, the one that sticks on to keep everything in. Okay, so I'm just going to pour half of this in here. Okay, and that comes with an injector. So you have, let me make sure you can see this. You have this little piece right here, and then you have this piece. And all you do is attach it up here and twist it around. Okay, now, in order to get the juice out, I'm going to slide this chicken up a little bit so I can make sure you can see this. Let's see. Okay, and we just stick the injector in here and pull up on it like that. And do you see how you have your Creole butter in there? So now I'm going to sit this to the side, and we're just going to get in here and inject this chicken. And you will see the chicken plump up in some places. I'm spilling it. Okay, there we go. And you see how it's rising up. Okay, now I'm gonna go and get some more. Hang on, you all. It's not trying to come out like it did before. I may have to pour it in a cup. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's another one. So all I'm doing is trying to hit places that I didn't hit the first time. We want some in that chicken leg. Hang on, let's see, can I get it? Okay, and no worries, you guys, my hands are clean. Okay, and you all, it's okay if some of it spills out while it's sitting in the refrigerator. And I'm going to season this chicken right before I put it in the oven. I'll butter the skin down and season the outside. Okay, we have just a little bit more to go. And then once you get this in, like I said, we'll sit this chicken in the refrigerator for about 2 hours to let these juices get in and marinate. I don't know if you can, I hope you can see, but I'm sticking some now in the wing. Okay, now I just want to go up in here. Okay, you all, I think I pretty much put it all over the chicken. I have just a little bit more, and we're going to use that, and we'll be done. Uh-oh, you guys. Okay. I'm sure you probably can't see what I'm doing, but you can hear it's getting down to the end. Okay, let's see. Hang on, y'all, hang on. And I hope everyone is having a most lovely Sunday. All right. Okay, you all, that's it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this chicken in the refrigerator for 2 hours. We'll come back. We'll butter it down, season it, and put it in the oven on 375. I'll see you all in 2 hours. All right, you all, it's 2 hours later, and I'm back. Now, all we're going to do now is we're going to put olive oil on the chicken. We're going to season the outside of the chicken. And I'm going to take some fresh garlic. First thing I'm going to do is take some fresh garlic and put it on the inside of the chicken. Just a couple of pieces. Okay, this is what the garlic is looking like. So I'm going to put 2 pieces of garlic on the inside. Okay, let me wash my hands off right quick, you all. Then we're going to put this olive oil on the back side and on the outside. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a little olive oil like that, drizzle it. We're going to rub this around with our hands. And the main place that I want to get it, this is going to help the skin to be crunchy. So I really want to get some on the back side. Okay. And I have enough right now. And you all, as this chicken is cooking, I'm going to come in and baste it. And I'll show you when I do that how I do it. I'm rinsing my hands again. So now the last thing we're going to do, I think I'm going to put just a little bit more olive oil on here, and then we'll season it. The oven is preheating at 375, and I will put it in the oven and cook it for about 2 hours. But I will give you the exact time that it takes to cook whenever I pull it out. So I just want just a little bit more olive oil. I kind of want it to be on these wings as well. Now, it's a lot of hand washing involved in cooking. Okay, so now I'm going to wash my hands one more time. And we're going to go ahead and put the seasoning side on here and put this in the oven. And now, y'all, I use a whole lot of paper towels when I'm cooking. Let me know in the comments, do you use a lot of paper towels when you're cooking? And you all, you can season the outside of your chicken, and you can do this to turkey as well with whatever kind of seasoning you like. If you don't want to season it at all, you don't have to. So I'm just gonna try to lightly season this outside. And remember, we've already injected it with Creole butter on the inside, so that flavor will be there. Okay, you all, I'm going to try to rub this around a little bit. And that's it, you all. And we'll put it in the oven and let it start cooking. And like I said, it should take about 2 hours, but I'll let you know the exact time. And when it's time to baste it, I'll come back and show you what that looks like. So I'll see you all when it's time to baste this chicken. And y'all, I wanted to take this camera down off the tripod so that you can see what it's looking like before we put it in the oven. And I will let you all know that I did season the bottom side, and you didn't see that part, but there's oil and seasoning salt on the bottom side. Now I'll see you when it's time to baste it. I also wanted to show you out for my side, I'll be having great northern beans with turkey necks. I cooked these in the crock pot yesterday. So all I have to do now is let them get warmed up while that chicken's cooking. All right, right, y'all, it's been a little bit over an hour and I'm back to baste this chicken. And the way I do that is I use the little injector that comes with this marinade, and I take the needle off and I just put it down in my pan and pull this part up, and you see how it collects the juice for you. And then I just come in and do this. I'll do this all over the chicken. And this is how I baste it. And what it's going to do is help the skin get nice and brown. And it will also help that skin to have an extra crunch. And some people baste theirs with butter. Because I used an injector, marinade, I just want to stick with the juice that's actually in the pan so that that flavor goes right back into that chicken. Okay, you all, that's it. And now I'm going to put it back in the oven and let it continue to cook. I'm back and we're about another hour in. You all, I had to turn my oven up to 400 degrees because it's taking too long. So I would suggest if you wanted to cook a little faster, bake it on 400. So I'm just going in to baste this chicken again, and I think this will be the last time that I have to do it. Okay. So we have our juice, and now just squirt it. You can even squirt it down inside the wing. Okay. I'm going to do this one more time and put it back in the oven. And like I said, this should be the last time that I have to baste it. But you see how the skin is turning brown and getting a little bit more crispier? And that's what I'm looking for. I just want all the skin on the outside to be crispy. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now you all, I'm going to stick this in the oven, and if I don't have to do this again, the next time when I come back and you see me, this chicken will be done. All right, y'all, I'm back, and this is the finished baked Creole butter chicken. Okay, you all, let's go ahead and cut a piece so we can give the first bite to you and I can taste it. All right, here we go. Let's cut us a little piece so we can taste it. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that it has a little crunch. And when I cut this little piece, I will take you down inside so you can see what the inside is looking like and that it's done. Okay, you all. Remember, we injected this with Creole butter. I'm trying to get this little piece of skin off right here. Uh-oh. I almost lost that piece. Now I want my skin that's still on here. All right. Okay. And let me cut a little piece while I'm right here so that I can have some skin to be able to give you the first bite. Okay, now I have cut into it. And this is what it's looking like on the inside. You can see that it's nice and done. Okay, now let's get ready to taste it. My sound was cut out, but anyway, the first bite goes to you. And now I'll try it. And you all, this is delicious. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.